evening, and welcome to Concert on the Lawn, a series of musical performances brought to you from Town Hall Square in Herndon, Virginia. Concert on the Lawn is a live broadcast of the summer concert series brought to you from the Parks and Recreation Department of Herndon. I'm Ellen Kaminsky, and tonight John Stanford and I will be your host for Concerts on the Lawn. Good evening,
Ellen. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great.
Good, good. No gnats tonight.
No gnats.
It's going to be a good evening. Right. Nice breeze. We're going to be seeing Bock and the Rockets tonight, an a cappella group, and they are funny. We're really going to have a good show tonight. I think you're going to have a treat here. John, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're going to hear tonight?
All right, Ellen. I'll go through the list of the songs that we're going to hear tonight. We're going to start out with Shoop Shoop Song, then You Won't See Me, which is an old Beatles song, and then Hoja, or Haja, I believe it's called, and then Java Jive, which is a real good tune. It's about coffee, sort of. And then Leader of the Pack. This is going to be a sing-along song. And then this next song, I really do like. The name of it is called Trash.
I like that.
It's a new wave love song. And then Saint Elsewhere. This will be the music from the television show. And then Chapel of Love. And then the Rice Krispies thing. I assume that would be Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Or Snap, Crackle, and Brock.
That's true.
Sorry.
All right. And then we're going to hear In the Still of the Night, beautiful song. And then this is my favorite of the evening. I Like 'Em Big and Stupid.
I had a date like that once.
Oh, brother. And then I Can't Sleep. And then the next song is going to be Fools. And then Dr. Long John, another humorous song, I understand.
Okay.
And then we're going to close with Good Night, Sweetheart.
Good Night, Sweetheart. I like that song.
That's really a good song.
I just don't know with this group which of these are going to be serious and which of these are going to be humorous. So it's going to be interesting.
But the thing that I think is interesting is that it's going to be a cappella music, which means there's no instruments. Everyone is just singing with their voices.
We'll ask them to tell us a little bit more about that when we do interview them. As is our custom, we will be interviewing our artists tonight.
Right.
And I think we're just about ready to go ahead and bring them on. We're going to be talking with Bock and Carol, two of the main members of Bock and the Rockets. Carol, would you join us?
Sure.
Bock, come on over.
Hi there.
We'll squeeze in here. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Carol and Bock, right?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome. Well, I'm excited. We've heard a lot of neat things about Bock and the Rockets. The Washington Post describes you as a time-warp mixture of camp, low comedy, and high falsetto. What are we in for tonight?
I think that probably sums it up pretty well, actually. It's a fun group, and I think that that's probably the spirit that moves the group along more than anything else. That and good music.
Oh, always good music.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, Bock, yeah. Tell us, John was just talking about a cappella music. Tell us what a cappella is.
A cappella is literally without instruments. And that's what we are. We are 6 voices. We have never sung a song except in rehearsal with piano, with anything.
I've never heard a piano sing. That must be interesting.
It's our 7th member.
Oh, well, the silent member most
Right.
of the time. Tell us a little bit about the history of your group.
Well,
Carol?
we had started, 4 of the members originally were in a show called Hexagon, which is an annual political fundraiser for charity. And we wanted to get together and do some sort of music, and it took us a while to sort of get a focus on that. And we finally came up with Bock and the Rockets, and we've been together for 5 years now.
Now, there's another group in Washington called the Capitol Steps that I've heard of. Do you know of those?
Yes, in fact, we know people in the groups. There's been intermingling among us.
I wondered how much of that went on.
They're very political. What they do is they take stock songs and put their own words to it. We do all, either standards or original music.
Tell us how you pick your music. What justifies making it into the Bock's routine?
It's an organic and complex and very beautiful process, actually.
Quirky too.
Quirky as well. Yeah, it can happen any number of different ways. I can find a song and really like it and arrange it and show it to the group, and we'll do it. We can be sitting around as a group and say, gee, there's this beat in music that we all like, and it goes like this. Yeah, wow, now, doo-doo-doo. And we came up with like 8 songs that work to that beat.
We have a medley that goes to that beat.
And it took us about a year to actually get that arranged and out. but we got it out.
So it is a democratic process as far as adding things to your repertoire.
Sort of democratic. There are times, there's the Carol Nicotera rule, which is if it's finky, we can't do it.
Finky, describe finky.
Finky is like feelings, something like that.
Oh.
One of those songs that just doesn't really zing you.
I guess sort of being a Brock and the Rockets song is like being in an exclusive club. Any one member can blackball you. Is the way it works. So everybody's got to like the song, and when that happens, then we do it.
That sounds like a good litmus test.
It's true. It's funny because there are some songs that we've picked up along the line that we all have sort of musical memory on. That we just there's so much part of the American culture that it's like, wait a second, we all know parts in this, and like the first time we sing it, we can drop into parts pretty easily.
Now you have a new wave love song. Tell me about it.
That's trash. I sing that. It's a song done originally by a group called the Bobs out of Canada, who are an a cappella new wave group.
Okay.
And
California.
out of California. That's what I said.
Well,
California,
yeah.
Canada. They start with C.
Yeah.
And it's a song about love and trash and what happens when you get to see a person really in a relationship and you see beyond all of the makeup and.
You mean like about 6 in the morning?
Yeah,
after
exactly.
A bad night. Gotcha.
Sort of like that.
Gotcha. Tell me, we all have real jobs. I mean, John is the director of Downtown Herndon. I'm a program manager. You have real jobs, right?
We do.
Brock, what is your real job?
I work in marketing at MCI, and Carol, you can.
I'm the head proofreader for Time Life Books.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I run a little tiny department there.
Ever get any of your material from there?
No, we've sung there, but no,
okay.
never gotten any material out of their stuff.
And Doug is a counselor at public high school.
Catherine is a mom, and she's working part-time, in fact, at Time Life Books.
Being a mother is a full-time job.
Yes, we know that, so she's working 2.5 jobs as we see it, between Brock and the Rockets and the others. Becky is a full-time student and is working on her doctorate and works as a counselor at GAO.
Goodness gracious.
And then Jan finally works at Gallaudet College.
Oh, interesting. How much time during the week do you get to actually coordinate your schedules and rehearse?
We rehearse about once a week plus performing. So we're together probably 4 hours a week, 5 hours a week.
This is more than most people spend in a marriage, actually.
As well, I know. What kind of musical background do the members of the group have?
It depends. Brock is the musically literate one in the group. I don't read music very well. I sang in Glee Club. Catherine came out of show music. Becky has done some theater. Jan has done quite a bit of theater. Doug did musical theater in college.
So we really have as opposed to a musical bent, like a choral bent, we have a theatrical bent, and you can see that in our performance.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's a ham. Everybody wants to get out there.
I was watching you when you were tuning up, and I could see that bleeding through it.
Right. You can't help it. You can't help it.
Yeah.
Okay, you started the group, right, Brock?
I guess. But
How long have you been together?
We've been together for 5 years. We during the Hexagon run in February, March of '85. My God, 86, 85.
85.
Carol and a couple of others came. Carol and Doug and Catherine came and said, we've been thinking about doing something, but we don't really know what. Then nothing happened until April when we had a Hexagon board meeting. And we gathered about 20 people together and said, hey, come over to my house and let's hack around.
Literally. First rehearsal, 15 people. Second rehearsal, 4.
Right.
Now, are those 4 still members of the
Yes.
group?
Yes,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact.
Yeah. We have all but one founding member, actually, that other bass, whose name
Neil.
now. Well, Neil, yeah.
Bass du jour.
Yeah, bass du jour. But actually, everybody else has been in the group for more than 2 years.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
Where do you go from here? Are you going to do an album? Are you going to travel?
We want very much to do an album. What's hard, though, is to coordinate everybody's schedule, particularly with a cappella music. You have to spend an awful lot of time in the studio crafting and mixing and going over stuff. But the problem is you can't spend more than 5 hours at a time doing it because otherwise your voice goes.
Right.
So it's not like you can do marathon sessions and get it all done. You have to go in, do it, come back out, go in, do it, come back out.
Oh, I well understand. My husband just produced his first album, and it was a 6-month effort.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
you're right. The logistics of getting people together has got to be the most difficult part, and I don't
Put
think
that
most
times
people think of it. You're right.
Yeah.
Times 6 people.
I'm ready for our European tour, actually.
A European tour, and
That
where
sounds
are you going to go in Europe?
Europe, somewhere in Europe. We haven't narrowed down the details on this yet, but we're ready for our European tour.
If you had something to say to the people of Herndon, what would it be about yourselves or about your
God.
music? Because people keep saying, Rock and the Rockets, who are they? What are they? And we say, well, they're funny.
Okay.
How do you describe yourselves?
Fun,
Upbeat.
great music. It's great music. I mean, people, I'm just saying what we hear back is you guys are fun on stage, but my gosh, your arrangements are great.
The other
You know,
thing is people
that's what they keep
always
saying.
say, it looks like you're really having a great time up there, and that translates to the audience. Also, my favorite thing that anyone in our audience has ever said is, to see Bock and the Rockets is to love Bock and the Rockets. You can't build better stuff than that.
Okay, in any group where you have a lot of personalities, there's always a dominant. Now, my guess is that Carol is the dominant. Is that
Not
always
wholly.
true? You all seem to be so outgoing.
In this group, there is not. There really isn't. It depends on what we're doing as to who sort of takes charge. When we do music, it's me. When we do organizing type stuff for concerts, much of the time it's Carol. When we do humor type stuff, much of the time it's Dave. And it just, the mantle passes depending upon what it is we're trying to get done.
We all have different areas of expertise, and we rely on that at different times. The humor pretty much is ingrown to all of us. Also, when you spend this much time together with this many people, it's the closest thing to group therapy without charge.
That's deep.
It's so deep. It is. We have a folk club here in Herndon, and the one thing that keeps being said about it is it's like a group therapy. And people ask us, what are you trying to recover from? And
Life.
Life. Well, one time someone said rock and roll. And it's a folk club, so there's a lot of folk
But
music.
I'll tell you something. For me, I can have a really hard day at work and be really, exhausted with it hanging down and the jacket's over my shoulder, and have a rehearsal that night and be dreading it, thinking I'm never going to make it through. By the end of rehearsal, I'm, hey,
ready to go.
this is great. So what next?
What was your favorite place to play? Or gig?
Kennedy Center always had really good acoustics. We've done their outside festival for 4 years now. Last night we sang at the Smithsonian in the garden of the Portrait Gallery, and it had very high walls, and it had sort of automatic reverb built into it. So that was really a fun place to sing.
And we did a wonderful job with the National Geographic in there.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like you get to play a lot of interesting places. A lot of people don't have as much fun doing what they like to do. It's nice that you have that. Well, I think we're going to close up this segment of our show and let you guys go tune up, as it were. Carol, Brock, thank you very much, and we're looking forward to hearing your show tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay. Well, John, that was interesting, wasn't
Well,
it?
it certainly was. It was very great.
Let's see. I bet you it's your turn to do the calendar, isn't it?
Yes, we're going to look through the coming week and see what's going on in Herndon and environs here.
Lots of things to do?
Yep. Oh, certainly always in this part of the county, as it were. On Saturday, let's start out with that. We're going to learn which plants can be used to dye fabric at the Eleanor Lawrence Park in Centerville. This will be from 9:30 until 11 o'clock, and it's free. Then also on Saturday, we are going to celebrate Hidden Horse Day in Middleburg, Virginia. This will be from 10 to 5 o'clock, and there will be music, vendors, and prizes.
I wonder what Hidden Horse Day, do they hide a horse and somebody has to find it, like hiding Easter eggs?
I have no idea. It's really interesting. I'd really like to know more about that. Maybe we should go,
Well, now, there's an idea.
Moving on to Sunday, we suggest that you come and play a game of lawn bowling at Sully Plantation from 1 to 4 o'clock. And then also on Sunday, there will be the storyteller Bill Mayhew and the mime Mark Jaster, who will entertain children at the Village Center in Great Falls. And this will be from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. Then the Seldom Seen will appear at the Leesburg Courthouse lawn at 7 p.m.
That's a great show. We were there last Sunday to see Schooner Fair, and it's the best $2 show you're ever going to spend your money on. Go.
Great. Is that Seldom Seen? Is that a musical group?
Oh, yes, they're bluegrass. Very, very fine performers.
Very good. And then speaking of bluegrass, a country bluegrass group called Skystone will perform at the Lake Ann Plaza in Reston at 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. Then on Saturday and Sunday, we have the Bob Brown Puppets. They will provide entertainment from 11 to 3 on Saturday and from 12 to 4 on Sunday. 11 to 3 on Saturday and 12 to 4 on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing that's interesting there is it doesn't say where.
You're right, it doesn't. Well, call the chamber. They've got more
somewhere.
information.
Okay. On Monday, you can attend a free plant clinic each Monday at the Reston Regional Library, and this is from 11 to 2 p.m. And children of the ages 5 and 6 will be able to make a bird feeder and then can discover how to attract and observe birds at the Riverbend Park.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It would be, and this is 10 to 11 a.m. And then on Tuesday, Iona will make a special appearance for the Reston Folk Club at the Tortilla Factory.
That's our place.
Come for dinner at 6:30 and the show is at 7:30. On Wednesday, we have the search for evidence of beavers around the Walney Pond at Eleanor Lawrence Park from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And this is free. And then, of course, on Thursday, we have the Farmers Market, which is from 9:30 to 1:30.
Right here on the corner.
Right here on the
You're involved
corner.
with that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, as always. We were there this morning. And if you'd like some more information about these events, call the Herndon Chamber of Commerce. Their telephone number is 437-5556.
You know, while we're talking about phone numbers, we should remind our audience, this broadcast is being brought to you by Channel 23, and Channel 23 is all volunteers. At some point, you're going to see on the camera several of the orange shirts. Activity at the firehouse. We've been lucky so far. We haven't had, thank you very much. Wasn't that thoughtful? Channel 23, P.O. Box 707, Herndon, Virginia, 22070. If you'd like to call them, it's 689-2323. Okay, we're going to move along. We've been bringing clips of the Herndon Festival to you, tapes of what went on at the 10th anniversary Herndon Festival. And tonight we're going to show you some of the crafts that were available during that festival. We'll also be entertained by some gymnastic groups and by Master Lee's Taekwondo students. And so let's go ahead and see what those gymnasts can do. Claire?
Come on, Grover.
All right, they're going back to you. Whoa. We're having trouble with our tape tonight, so we're going to go ahead with our interview with Grover. John, take it away.
Very good. I'm very pleased tonight to introduce to you Mr. Grover Russell, who is the president of the Herndon Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, Grover.
John, it's good to be with you. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm glad you could make it.
Grover.
Grover, let me get my mic here. I wanted to ask you some questions about the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber's been part of the Herndon community for over 30 years. What are some of the projects you're working on now?
Well, the Chamber, we're very excited about what's happening in town and what we're doing. We're very proud to be able to participate in the community and represent the businesses in the community. We have a number of active committees. The Economic Development Committee is one that's very active at the present time with Jack Doggett as the chairman. Jack's had the committee over the last 6 months has raised over $20,000, which we have used to develop advertising campaigns to promote Herndon as a great place to live and work. And we are now going through a strategic planning session where in the fall, we plan to appoint an economic council, and as a part of that, we'll develop a quarterly newsletter, which we will be putting out on economic development. So that is something that's very, very active. Another thing that we're excited about is that Mayor Rust has proposed that certain organizations take on part of his program, which is adopt a highway, a segment of the landscaping in the public areas in Herndon, and we've assigned that to the Environmental Committee, chaired by Judy Downer. I always refer to Judy Downer as Mrs. Herndon. She's she does a great job in everything, and we hope to get that started in the fall. So we're very pleased about that. In addition, the Environmental Committee, rather, I got economic development on my mind. The Environmental Committee is working with the high school and the JCs, who are doing a great job as far as recycling program. The high school, the Herndon High School, has a program where they have already recycled 7 tons of white paper and a full bin of aluminum cans, and that's spreading through the county, and we hope to be able to continue to promote that. Other committees that are active is always the Government Liaison Committee is very active with Nelson Post. Nelson spends about 40 hours a week, I think, on chamber duties and does a great job at that. We have a very good liaison with the town government, and they're very supportive of the projects that the chamber is interested in, and they have made contributions in the form of both monetary and other support. So that is something that we're excited about.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of discussion recently about the economy and the general health of local business. How is the business climate here in Herndon?
Well, I don't think there's any secret. Everybody recognizes that nationwide there's been a slowdown in the economy, and Herndon is not an island. I think it's experienced that. We have a number of vacant buildings here on Herndon Parkway that we hope to have filled up with new businesses. But on the positive side, there are many new businesses that have come to Herndon in the last year and opened. We have over 1,600 businesses in this area, and they seem to be doing very well, and we're happy about that.
Very good. Grover, what do you see as some of the problems facing the business community here?
Well, I think the problems facing the community are those that face all communities: transportation,
this economic
affordable housing, and child care, and taxes. Now, there again, in the chamber, we have John Callows on our board of directors, who is a noted expert in transportation, and he serves on our transportation committee as its chair, and is. We're very interested in the hopeful new funds that will be coming to Northern Virginia for improved highway transportation. The east-west bypass, we're very interested in that. I think light rail and the Dulles extension is going to be helpful. Then, of course, the bus transportation. Affordable housing, and we can't expect businesses to relocate in the area unless we can provide affordable housing and child care. With affordable housing, the chamber participates in the A-Home program, which is a look at alternative housing, and we're hopeful that something will develop there. We've appointed Karen Shoemaker, who's an outstanding business lady in town, to work on our child care committee, and she's working very hard at that and trying to develop something in that area. And of course, something that interests all of us, whether we're business or individuals, or taxes. The chamber feels that the town is committed that businesses should have a fair tax in town, and I think they're trying to do everything they can. I was delighted to hear Mayor Rust say at his recent talk at the chamber luncheon of his interest in meeting with businesses and doing what he can do to cooperate to help to promote business in town, and I think that's great.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've heard a lot of talk about Herndon is the place for restaurants. Is this true? And are we actually a restaurant mecca, as it were?
Well, I don't know if we're a mecca, but we do have over 40 restaurants in town. And if you come to Herndon, you're not going to go away hungry. As a matter of fact, we have in the chamber office, we have a restaurant guide, and if you don't have one, please stop by and pick one up. There's just a lot of great places to eat in town. I had some out-of-town guests last evening that we had out to dinner, and they were just very happy with the food that they received.
Wonderful. Grover, I've just gotten the signal that I think we're about ready to go back to view a tape.
That's right, the tape from the
The tape is ready.
Oh, right.
All right, we're going to see the tape now on the Herndon Festival.
Great. Well, let's go see what those gymnasts can do.
All right. Eric, let's do a dive roll. This will be half somersaults. We're ready for the double. We have a double front. This is a very advanced maneuver here. All right, let's have a big hand for it. He said, that will remind you that the sky was once close, but then moved far away. Well, the people took the and used them every day, and they played it on a flute. And at the end of each day, they would come back to that spot where the flute was playing. And that's
and punching more of what you might see in the movies if the target is not kicking back at you. It's a little bit easier than if someone is kicking back at you. This is part of the training that builds up to the point where you can actually defend yourself against someone who's attacking you. Now let's hear it for them. This is hard work on a hot day. Oh, very good. I think everybody can do that.
Oh, John, as you and I both know, we had a lot of fun at the festival this year. Every year they do it better. And I think that we're ready now to go to our show tonight. We're going to be seeing Bock and the Rockets. It's an a cappella group. They do funny music. I think you're really going to enjoy the show tonight. So let's go ahead and turn it over to the stage.
Very good.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our summer concert series. Tonight we have for you Bock and the Rockets, just back from their world tour.
Are we clear?
Give them a hand.
I assume we're clear.
Like the sound.
Does he love me? I wanna know. How can I tell if he loves me so?
Is it in his eyes?
Oh no, you'll be deceived.
Is it in his eyes?
Oh no, he'll make believe. You just wanna know if he loves you so. It's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
Whoa.
Is it in his face?
Oh no, it's just his charm.
In his warm embrace?
Oh no, it's just his arms. If you wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
Whoa, it's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
Whoa, hug him and squeeze him tight and find out what you wanna know. If it's love, if it really what's there in his kiss.
How about the way he acts?
Oh no, that's not the way, and you're not listening to what I say. If you should wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
Whoa, it's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
Whoa, hug him and squeeze him tight and find out what you wanna know. If it's love, if it really what's there in his kiss.
How about the way he acts?
Oh no, that's not the way, and you're not listening to what I say. You should wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
If you wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
If you wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss.
That's where it is.
Thank you.
Well, I have to do a little arranging here. Thank you. Well, hi, welcome. It's great to see all of you, and isn't it nice that it's not 158 degrees today? Yay! It's so nice not to pour sweat all over the grass and the stage and everything. We're Bock and the Rockets, as you heard, and we are just tickled pink to be here. And the next tune that we're going to do is a good old oldie from the 60s, which I remember hearing, like maybe on the Ed Sullivan Show or something like that, with my parents looking at me to give my judgment of what the next generation's music was going to be. Here we go, You Won't See Me.
You won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see
When
me.
I call, you are you're lying to me. I already know. So I'm your age. I have lost the time. I put so much in
If you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me.
I don't know why you should want to hide. I can't get through my hands tied. I don't want to stay. I don't have much to say.
If you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me. Time after time, you refuse to even listen.
It seems like years since it seems so long. But since you've been gone, and I just can't go on.
If you won't see me,
You won't see me,
you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me.
People often ask us how we select music. Ordinarily, it's done through a number of different processes, some democratic, some not. Probably the most interesting song selection we've yet made had to do with the fact that we did an opening at a Hecht store up in Maryland somewhere. And in each department, they had different things laid out, like there was Chinese food in one department that you could snack on. And when we got to the juniors department, they had one of those soundtrack machines set up where you could go in and put on a set of earphones and listen to the background music of somebody singing one of your favorite classics. And we decided, Catherine, Becky, and me, to go in and try that. Well, the person that was two people in front of us was a teenager who did a heavy metal song horribly, and we thought, uh-oh, this could be very bad. And then the man in front of us got up, and you hear the background music of da 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 da, and I thought, oh no, another bad version of New York, New York. And in actuality, he got out there and did a fabulous version of New York, New York. And then we were even more nervous about going in to sing in this booth because there were about 200 people standing outside waiting to hear you make a jerk out of yourself. This actually is the song that we did, The Rose.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leads your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one
Thank you very much. I'd like to ask a question of you kids that are standing right out here. Which one of you is going to be an a cappella singer when you guys grow up? Good, good, good. Want to let you know, anytime you want to sing a song, just come on up and we'll let you sing a song. You guys look interested and talented enough to do anything you'd like to do. This next song that we're going to do really reminds me of, unfortunately, Washington's mayor, Marion Barry. I find myself at night, after having listened to yet another report about his trial and about what he did or did not do with what substances or what other substances he didn't do it with, or people he didn't do it with, I find myself wishing, you know, there's a song in this, and the song is about something that we all wish he had been spending more time imbibing and consuming than he did the other stuff he spent consuming. The song is called Java Jive. Dum 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 dum. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. I love Java, sweet and hot. Whoops, Mr. Moto, I'm a coffee pot. Shoot me the pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Ooh, slip me a slug from that wonderful mug, and I'll cut a rug till I'm snug as a bug. And a slice of onion and a raw one. Draw one. Waiter, waiter, percolator. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. You know, Boston beans, soybeans, ooh, cabbage and greens. I'm not glad about unless it is the cheery, cheery beans. Talk it, boy. Well, I love Java, sweet and hot. Whoops, Mr. Motor, I'm a coffee pot. Shoot me the pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup, a cup, a cup of Java Jive. Ooh, slip me a slug from that wonderful mug, and I'll cut a rug that's snug as a bug. Drop me a nickel in my pot. Joe. Taking it slow. Waiter, waiter, percolator. I love coffee, I love tea, oh yes I do. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. And it loves coffee me. And tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Boy.
This next song makes all of you participants. This is our audience participation song, and we need your help in a big way. It seems that Herndon has a law about large motorcycles on stage at music festivals, so we could not bring our large chopper bikes up here. So we need for you to make motorcycle noises. In the 1960s girl group classic, The Leader of the Pack. Each time we sing the words, the leader of the pack, we need for you to rev your engines. Could we try that just once?
That means you guys.
This means the first time. You're going to do it fabulously, right? The leader of the pack. That was a very good first run. We'll trust you on that. Okay, also, not to give away the big surprise ending to the song, but when we sing, oh, no, 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 you'll know it when you get to it. When we sing that, we need for you to make motorcycle crash noises, but forget about that until the end.
Is she really going out with him? There she is. Let's ask her.
Betty, is that Jimmy's ring you're wearing?
Uh-huh. It must be great riding with him. Is he picking you up after school today? Uh-uh.
By the way,
Where'd you meet him? I met him at the candy store. He turned around and smiled at me. Do you get the picture? Yes, we see. That's when I fell for
the leader of the pack. Dum 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 dum
down, down. They said he came from the wrong side of. What do you mean when you said that he came from the wrong side of town? They told me that he was bad, but I knew that he was
the leader of the pack. Bum 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 bum.
What do you mean when you said that you better go find somebody new? It's nothing that he asked for. But all I could do was cry.
The leader of the pack. Bum 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 down down bum. Oh no 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 no. Bum bum dum bum 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 bum.
I felt so helpless. What could I do? Do. Remembering all the things we've been. And she thinks about being with him and the things that they've been through. And still they all step and stare. I can't hide the tears, but I just don't care.
The leader of the pack. Yep, 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 bum, 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 pow! The leader of the pack.
Great, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. How many of you have been in relationships that after a while, some of that sweetness and the thing about the person never being able to do any wrong sort of wears thin? And, you know, after a while, the way that person brushes their teeth or parts their hair or leaves the door open, you know, various little things like that start to grate on your nerves. Well, the next number we're about to do speaks to that point exactly. It's done by an a cappella group out of San Francisco, one of our favorites, the Bobs, and the song is entitled Trash.
This is our big costume number, too.
Bag it up, 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 bag it up.
A person's home should be her castle.
When I'm at home, I want to feel like royalty.
But I don't want to be the queen of this mess.
Have I seen such misery?
Living with my baby is a hassle.
When he's at home, he doesn't care, never comes
I'm
there.
gonna throw him out on the curb unless he cleans this garbage up. My baby loves trash. My baby leaves his trash all over the house. Dig and dig just to find the bathroom in the morning. My baby loves trash. My baby leaves his trash all over the house. I think it's time to trash my baby.
Bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up.
My home is where the heart is.
Good when a mess, it gives me cardiac arrest.
My heart isn't willing to stay
Comes in the bed, I can't get no rest.
My man never learned to pick up his.
Pardon the smell, you know he never does the laundry.
Dirty shirts and socks and underwear. He doesn't even care. My baby loves trash.
My baby leaves his trash all over the house.
I've got to dig and
Dig and dig just to find the bathroom in the morning.
My baby loves trash.
My baby leaves his trash all over the house.
I think it's
Time to trash my baby. Bag it up, 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 bag it up.
If cleanliness is next to godliness,
When you're a Sunday paper's blocking the
then
door,
my baby is a heathen and a heretic.
and so think your feet never touch the floor.
He worships at the altar of sloppiness.
Fills the collection plate with cigarette butts.
Gonna lace his food with arsenic and have him all the way a picking up trash.
My baby leaves his trash all over the house.
I've got to
Dig and dig and dig just to find the bathroom in the morning.
My baby loves trash.
My baby leaves his trash all over the house.
I think it's
Time to trash my baby. Whoa, wa-da-da-da. I'm gonna call my garbage man. Haul garbage, haul my baby and all of his trash away. Whoa, whoa, Marla Maples. I'm gonna call my garbage man. Boston Harbor, haul my baby and all of his trash away. Ho, ho, Boston Harbor. I'm gonna call my garbage man. Marla Maples, haul my baby and all of his trash away.
I'm gonna call my garbage man. Hold my baby and all his trash away. Thank you.
I have to make a comment. I never realized that trash was such a hot dance tune. I mean, my goodness, we've got our own dance video recital going on out here on the bricks. It's great. Keep it up.
Boom, 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 boom.
We'd like to let you all know who we all are. So, to introduce Brock and the Rockets, I'm Becky Carroll. I sing a little soprano, a little tenor, a little alto, whatever they can get me to sing. Thank you. Next, we have Catherine Hackett. She's quite a voice, and you'll hear more of her later on. She sings a little alto, a little tenor, a little soprano, really all around. Our next member is kind of shy and retiring, so if you give her a big hand, maybe Carol Nicotero will come out. And next, our bass, alto, tenor, everything you can get him to sing, our own imitation of Billy Joel, Mr. Doug Smith. Every singing group needs someone to sing way up in the clouds, up in the stratosphere. Well, we've got our own super soprano, Jan Harrelson. And finally, the Mr. Music genius of them all, the guy who arranges our tunes and keeps us all in line as best he can, Mr. Brock Holmes. Well, when I took music theory We learn, you know, Italian words like legato and adagio and all that kind of stuff, and I never could remember what they meant. But in Brock and the Rockets, when we need to learn something about dynamics, we have a very special language that we use. You know, sometimes you say, sing it really ethereal, put some spirit into it, let it flow. Well, the other night we needed to shape a line, and we got even better than that. We got it real visual. Brock said for this next tune, when you sing the line, do it kind of like this. So as we sang the line, we added the dance step,
Which we will not be doing tonight.
This tune is from a now extinct TV show. If you're up on your TV trivia and you have a good memory for what used to be on Tuesday nights, maybe you can guess what these poignant lyrics are telling you was the TV show theme of the year. So what was it? Yell it, I can't hear that. Sing elsewhere! Hey, y'all are great!
Oh, they got it, they got the prize. Well, you know, this is the summer, and the summer is really a time of love. Of course, love can be any time of the year, but June and July are weddings. And we would like to bring out our blushing bride, again, Miss Carol Nicotero, to sing the solo for this lovely wedding song, The Chapel of Love.
I lied before when I said we only had one costume number.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
Bum, 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 bum.
Spring is here, the sky is blue. Oh, birds all sing as if they knew. Today's the day we'll say I do, and we'll never be lonely anymore.
Bum, 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 bum.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bells will ring, the sun will shine. Whoa, I'll be his and he'll be mine. We'll love until the end of time, and we'll never be lonely anymore.
Bum, 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 bum.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
Bum, 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 bum.
Going to the chapel of love.
Bum, 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 bum.
Going to the chapel of love.
Thank you.
Well, it's time for a commercial break. And happily, we happen to know a commercial. And for you kids up here, you might not be familiar with this song, but you're familiar with the characters we're singing about. So I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Snap, what a happy sound. Snap is the happiest sound I've found. You can rap, tap, clap, slap, but snap makes the world go round. Now I say it's crackle, the crispy sound. You gotta have crackle or the clock's not wound. Geese cackle, feathers tickle, bells buckle, beats pickle, but crackle makes the world go round.
Now I insist that pop's the sound. The best is missed unless pop's around. You can't stop hopping when the cereal's popping. Pop makes the world go round.
Now I say it's crackle, the crispy sound. You gotta have crackle or the clock's not wound. Geese cackle, feathers tickle, bells buckle, beats tickle, but crackle makes the world go round. Now I say it's crackle, the crispy sound. You gotta have crackle or the clock's not wound. Geese cackle, feathers tickle, bells buckle, beats tickle, but crackle makes the world go round. Now I say it's crackle, the crispy sound. You gotta have crackle or the clock's not wound. Geese cackle, feathers tickle, bells buckle, beats tickle, but crackle makes the world go round. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Well, you know, when you get commercials like a bunch in a row, right? So now it's time for another commercial. The Summer Concert Series is sponsored by the Herndon Parks and Recreation Department with support from the following local businesses. How many of these do you know? Bank of the Potomac, the Cinnamon Tree, Doctors Davidson and Apartment, Apt, Giant Food, HRI Associates, Martin Auto Body, and the Tortilla Factory. Now next week, to mark your calendars, August 2nd, this series continues with a performance by Dave Vernon and the Dixie Rebels with, these kids will love this, their toe-tapping, hand-clapping country music. So keep your dancing shoes ready. Woo! We now resume our previously scheduled broadcast. Well, one of the requirements about being a rocket woman, as Jan found out when she auditioned for this group, is you have to be able to answer yes to the following question. Were you raised in Catholic schools? All four of us women were raised in Catholic schools, and I tell you, that's where you really learn about the birds and the bees. That's where. When I used to go to high school dances, Father Tribu was walking around making sure he could see a big giant ray of light between me and my dancing partner. The wonderful hot times in the Catholic High Gymnasium. Well, this next song is the kind of tune that we learned all we needed to know about the birds and the bees. It's a dance tune, kids. Get ready.
Any guys out there that are like bodybuilders, you know, go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week? Okay, there's a 6-year-old out there raising his hand. Oh yeah, we got one out there. I can see a little bit of muscle on that arm. I am the only single woman left in Brock and the Rockets. They're dropping like flies. And this next song is my personal favorite. In fact, the rather large 6'7" man that I occasionally go out with brought this song to the group and said, I think this might be a good song for you. And in fact, the women just loved it right from the start. And it's kind of interesting to see most of the audiences, the women are like slapping their legs and thinking, this is a fabulous song, and the men look real nervous. So this is for the sort of bodybuilders out there, particularly bodybuilders with not a lot between the ears.
When I need something to help me unwind, I find a 6-foot baby with a one-track mind. Smart guys are nowhere, they make demands. Give me a moron with talented hands. I go bar hopping and they say last call. I start shopping for a Neanderthal. The bigger they come, the harder I fall in love till we're done and they're out in the hall. I like 'em big and stupid. I like 'em big and real dumb. I like 'em big and stupid. What kind of guy does love for me? Superman until the bottom of me. My father's out of Harvard, my brother's out of Yale. Well, the guy I took home last night just got out of jail. The way he grabbed and threw me, ooh, it really got me hot. But the way he growled and bit me, I hope he had his shot. The bigger they are, the harder they'll work. I got a soft spot for a good-looking jerk. I like 'em big and stupid. I like 'em big and real dumb. I like 'em big and stupid. I met a guy who drives a truck. He can't tell time, but he sure can drive. I asked his name and he had to think. I have found the missing link. It's so stupid, you know what he said? I forgot what he said because it was so stupid. The bigger they come, the harder I fall in love till we're done and they're out in the hall. I like 'em big and stupid. I like 'em big and real dumb. I like 'em big and stupid. I like 'em big and real dumb. I like 'em big and...
Do that pose there. Well, this next song features our bride from before, and now I guess the honeymoon is over, and we're going to bring her back. And this is Carol Nicotero, the blushing bride, the shy one of the group. And we also like to use words like lover and lusty and luscious and...
Careful, Doug, there are children here.
Okay,
Lascivious.
that's the word, but they don't know what that is.
Likeable.
So Likeable, Carol, that's right.
Loony.
Okay, want to keep going with that? You're doing real well, actually. And this is a sort of country western love song by Steve Goodman. And it's sort of like about not wanting to be alone. I can't sleep.
I can't sleep if I can't sleep with you.
Last night I stayed awake to watch the sunrise. It afforded a wonderful view. Count the sheep till I cry. Count the times you said goodbye. I can't some forgotten IOU. I've been watching the dawn every night since you called.
I can't sleep if I can't sleep with you.
Oh, baby, I'm so lonely. I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. All of my life I've been dream was you. Last night I stayed on a plane to watch the stars, and I'll stay hear the early bird call.
I can't sleep if I can't sleep with you.
Oh, baby, I'm so lonely. Now I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. You don't have to wake me when it's over. Then I know I can get over you. Last night I stayed on a plane to watch the stars, and I'll stay up late tomorrow hear the early bird call. Ain't it hard when you call?
I can't sleep if I can't sleep with you.
Are y'all settled into the grass? Settled into the lawn? One night, I was going to meet some friends. I was going to go to dinner with them. So I was heading up 14th Street in the district. Now I can say this in a very sophisticated way. I don't know how many of you all know about the old reputation of 14th Street in the district, but there have been professionals that work there in the evenings. So I'm driving along in my 1964 6-volt battery Volkswagen. It was the kind that, like, every 3 times I had to start the car, I had to do it by popping the clutch because it couldn't hold a charge. And you can't jump a 6-volt battery these days. My car died right at 14th and K. This is a prime corner. At least it was then, a prime corner on 14th Street. What am I going to do? So I get out, I find a quarter, I make my way through all the working people there, call my friends, and proceed to wait. Now I went back to my car just to be safe, and I jiggled around under the hood a little bit and took out some, you know, greasy things that are up under the hood. Went back over to stand on my corner holding greasy cords and greasy battery parts, the battery charger I carried around. It's kind of like having an electric car, and proceeded to wait for my friends. Oh, 15 minutes or so later, a white Cadillac comes driving down 14th Street to 14th and K with 3 men in it. Cute man at that. And proceeded to pull over, and I got in. I mean, if you're at 14th and K, you might as well work, right? greasy hands, car parts, battery charger. There I am. Got in, and the four of us in the white Cadillac on a Saturday night drove away for a good time. The next night, one of those men who had been in the Cadillac reported to me that he went down just to kind of check out the scene at 14th and K on Washington, D.C. on a Sunday night. And all the people working there, instead of their little sleek, skimpy outfits, were holding car parts and battery chargers, and they had grease all over their hands and arms. So next time you want to pick up a little extra money at 14th and K, get yourself some car parts and some grease on your hands, and I tell you, you'll do a great job. This next tune is probably for those 3 guys that picked me up. Why do fools fall in love? What do birds sing so gay? Lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is a losing game. Love can be for shame. I know of a fool you see. What to tell me why? Tell me why. Tell me why you cried and why you lied to me. Tell me why you cried and why you lied to me. Ooh ah, 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 ooh ah. Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? Lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love makes my heart skip a crazy beat. For I know what do they tell me why? Tell me why. Why do fools fall in love?
Yeah. Well, I hear tell that there's a birthday out there. A very good friend of mine. I'm not sure he's here. He'll be very embarrassed. I talked to him earlier this evening, and I said, Larry, you have anybody or any friends who are having birthdays soon? He said, well, I got one in August. I said, oh yeah? Well, you know, we're not above embarrassing you. So if you're out there, Larry, are you out there?
Larry, where are you?
Larry, where are you?
Woo!
There he is.
Where is he? I don't see him. Stand up.
Stand up,
Stand up, Larry, and flag
stand
your
up.
hands
Get him on
wildly.
the
Hey,
shoes.
let's all have a hand for Larry, please.
Happy birthday, boy!
He's gonna kill me. He's putting all my money in the wrong stocks tomorrow, I'm sure. Anyway, he has a birthday coming up, and we're gonna give Larry a special treat and have Catherine Hackett sing "Happy Birthday, Baby."
And tell the truth about Larry. Happy, happy birthday, baby. Although you're with somebody new, thought I'd drop a line to say that I wish this happy day could find me beside you. Happy, happy birthday, baby. Although I can't go Kiss Lair.
Well, folks, you guys have been a wonderful audience. We've had a great time performing here at Herndon. We hope we can come back sometime soon, and we hope, too, that you'll come hear us. We'll next week hopefully be at Cabin John. That'll be on Tuesday night. And then in the fall, we've got a whole bunch of jobs. If you'd like to be on our mailing list, we have some mailing list cards here. Please come forward and fill them out with your own pen. If you don't have your own pen, please take them home with you and just drop them in the mail with a stamp on them, and they will come to my house, and you will then be put onto our mailing list. This last song that we're going to do is curiously appropriate for the occasion. It is, in fact, being our last song. And in fact, it should make you think about what may have happened to you now and again when you were, say, between 13 and 16. By the way, I want you all to know that the bass part to this is extremely difficult.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and baby, well, I can't just get it right. I hate to leave you, baby,
But I don't mean maybe, because I love you so. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Bye.
I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Well, your mother and your father
Won't like it if I stay here too long.
Just one more kiss and I'll be going.
You know I hate to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Bye.
I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
Here at the Herndon Thursday night concert. And next week I'd like to tell you that we're going to have Dave Vernon and the Dixie Rebels. I'd also like to thank my co-host here, Ellen Kaminsky, for being with us tonight. Also, I'd like to suggest that if you're interested in volunteering for HCTV, that you contact us. We've got all sorts of interesting jobs to do with a great diversity of programs. Our post office box is P.O. Box 707, Herndon, Virginia, 22070. So I hope that you will give us a ring, and we'd love to have you join us. Next week at the Thursday night concert, we're going to have Dave Vernon and the Dixie Rebels, a really great country group. So we'll see you then next week, Thursday evening. Good night. This has been a production of HCTV Channel 23, Herndon Community Television, which is solely responsible for its content. Production of this program has been made possible by a grant from the Town of Herndon and a grant from the Herndon Rotary Club.